and girls, welcome back to SwitchOff South Africa. I'm Nicky as always, and today we're in a vehicle that I've had for a very long time, but because of how busy I've been, you guys have not seen it alone properly like in today's video. So I am inside the Volvo EX30 cross country. It's different wheels, different front, and it has, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but it has that up top, and that up top is a roof rack. So I'm going to tell you how it has been to live with this vehicle for the past, I've had the vehicle for like 3-4 months now, and in this video we're speaking about that, and I'm going to show you real world living with the vehicle, because the car is currently on 24%. I have 129 kilometers. I'm going to charge the vehicle, then from charging the vehicle I'm going to drive to Witbank and back, right? And I'll tell you exactly how many kilometers I've used and all those type of things. But before that, before we get to charge, because charging takes me like 30 to 45 minutes, we need to get food. So this is not a car review. This is we are reviewing the car but living with the vehicle. So we're gonna get food. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna get McDonald's, charge the vehicle, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. For now, let me listen to this Harman Kardon sound system. And wow. Dumalang lagay. Kita yung kupala grind chicken spicy na. Yeah, regular meal ka passion fruit. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you guys know what I like to eat now. Grind chicken spicy-ish stuff. But it's hot. Yeah.
Chicken McWings, how many?
So we arrived at Audi Center Hatfield. It's charging. So the car's currently on 23%. It's on 23%. It says it'll be done in 2 hours 26 minutes, and that's if you're charging it to 100%. Because once the car gets to like 80% to 100%, that part, it charges slower to protect the battery. Now it charges full strength. Time, it's 12:48. Normally cars like this I charge like 80% ish. So it's 12:48. I'll do an update when the car is on 80%, and you'll see how long it took me in terms of time to get there. It's 12:48. By 1:30, it should be on 80%. It should be on 80%, right? I'm judging on how I've charged it before. It should be on 80%. But yeah, Audi Center Hatfield, one of my favorite places to charge. The charge station is okay. The people here as well are quite good. I have a very good relationship with the new car sales people here and the dealer principal. So yeah, man, I'll see you guys at 1:30, hopefully at 1:30. Update, as you can see now, I'm sure you guys can see that over there. It's a big 8-0. It's currently sitting on 80%. It's sitting on 426 kilometers of range. If you're wondering how much I can get from this in terms of range, I can get another 100 kilometers once it gets to 100%. So I can get around 520 kilometers on a single charge. The time, remember I said 1:30. Well, it's 1 o'clock. Well, it's 1:22. So I'm 8 minutes. Well, the car's 8 minutes earlier than what I had predicted. So I'm gonna let it charge just a bit more, and then we're gonna hit the road. So guys, we're about to hit the road right now. The car's currently, I've resetted everything. I have 455 kilometers of range. The trip I want to do like a 100 kilometer trip one way, you turn back. So I think I might not reach Witbank, but we'll see. 100 kilometers there, 100 kilometers back. That's 200 kilometers that I'm looking at covering, right? So on paper, that means once we are done here, over here, it should say 255 kilometers or more. I want you guys to vote right now. What do you guys think? Will it be under 255 kilometers of range when we come back after doing our 200 kilometer trip? Or will it be more than that? I personally think we'll be floating around 200 kilometers. And I'm going to be very, very safe. I'm going to drive it at 120. The highest I'll go is probably 130 if I'm overtaking. But other than that, I'm going to drive the vehicle at 120. So I've made a stop. Let me turn around. Let me see you guys. Can you see me? Can you see me? I can see you. So we've done 34.5 kilometers. All right, so far I've currently stopped at the Rose. This is the Sasso garage. The Rose Sasso garage is literally just after the first toll gate on the N4 on your way to Mpumalanga Witbank sides. Remember when you started this, my range is saying on 455, right? So in essence now it should be floating around what, 415, 17, right? No, it's not. It's sitting at 397, and I've been doing 120 kilometers cruise control. So I just stopped here for a quick comfort break just to keep you guys updated, so you guys can have if you had guessed that whatever number you had guessed in the beginning, now I think it's time for you to revise the number. But from now on, we're going all the way to, once we reach the 100 mark, stop and turn around. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we are turning around. So I had stopped here so I can take a picture by those boards, so you can see that I'm not just driving to anywhere. I'm actually out driving. I actually was driving to Witbank, and I've arrived. The car's literally on 99.9. It's gonna hit 100 anytime now. There's an off ramp here. It says OR Tambo Bethel 1 kilometer. There, the car's on 100. So I'm now off ramp, turn around, and on ramp again, and then we're gonna have a conversation. So let's talk numbers in terms of kilometers, right? Remember, it said initially, I've just explained. So now I've done 100 kilometers, and I said on paper I should be able to go to Witbank and go back to Pretoria, and I should be left with 255 kilometers, right? But everything is not done on paper. That's why I'm doing this experiment. It's a real world test. Right now the car's saying on 277 kilometers, and basically for 100 kilometers from Pretoria to Witbank, driving 120, strictly 120. I was driving 120 like 99.9% of the time. You're looking at using 178 kilometers basically. So for 100 kilometers I used 178 kilometers with this vehicle. So you can see that 100 kilometers is not 100 kilometers. I'm currently on ramping back, going back to Pretoria now. So 100 kilometers is not 100 kilometers, because there's a lot of factors when it comes to electric vehicles. What actually goes behind, what influences the vehicle, right? And I think this is where I come to tell you now. So with this vehicle, what influences this vehicle the most, it has to be the roof rack. The roof rack is what causes a lot of drag, so that does influence the vehicle. The inclines, I think coming to Witbank, there's a few uphills, so when you're on cruise control, the car uses more energy to keep the car at 120. So you're not doing a lot of regen braking. Regen braking meaning you are not charging the battery up again. So in situations like that, the car will use a bit more. Can this car ever continue? Can this car get to Mbombela, for example? Yes, but not on a single charge. What I would have to do, I would have had to stop at Auzu up front here and charge at Auzu and hit the road again and charge when I get to Mbombela. You can 100% get there. So this vehicle, we currently on 274. We are driving back. We're gonna stop when it gets to 200. 200 is gonna be somewhere in Pretoria. So I'm gonna tell you're gonna see how much is gonna be left. It's gonna be exactly at the Audi dealership, I think, if I'm not mistaken. You'll see how much I'm left with. It's currently sitting on 52%. We'll get to that at the end. What I want to speak about now is over the past 3-4 months I've had the vehicle. Was it worth having the vehicle, and what is my go-to thoughts of the vehicle? Do I like it? Do I dislike it? Would I recommend it? Guys, like I said, there's not a full review of the vehicle. If you do want to see a full review of this vehicle, I've had an opportunity to review this vehicle in depth in terms of the touchscreen infotainment system, the sound, the power, all of those type of things. So click the link in the description box below. You'll see a white, beautiful Volvo EX30 that I had an opportunity to review. That's my full review of that vehicle. Here we're doing things a bit different. So this vehicle, over the past couple of months, has it been a good vehicle for me? 100%. When you buy this vehicle, that means you can afford to have a wall box at home. And if you have a wall box at home, or if you have ability to charge your vehicle at home, this is one of the best vehicles you can look at getting. In terms of someone like me, like I'm a car journalist, so I don't have facilities to charge at home, at my place. So the car does get a bit challenging. So I've had it for 3 to 4 months. All the time when I had to charge, I'd have to leave home, go to the Audi dealership that I showed you guys, which is not far, but just that little inconvenience. You must put aside an hour 30 minutes to go charge, right? That's the little inconvenience. But besides that, the vehicle as a whole, for me, it's amazing. I've had an amazing time with this vehicle. Is it my favorite electric vehicle? No, because I love that bigger one, the older brother of this one, being the Volvo EX90. Maybe I might reach out to Volvo and live with that one as well, but this is my favorite small electric vehicle. Yes, there's new entries, the BYDs. There's an iX2 as well. We are going to test the iX2. But for me, I think this is my favorite vehicle. I've enjoyed it in every aspect. When you have a vehicle for a couple of months or even a couple of weeks, you pick up things you don't like immediately. And with this vehicle, I wasn't able to pick up things I don't like immediately. The only thing that I don't like about this vehicle is there's this thing where over here, you see up front here, there's a camera that looks at you. So all the time you get into the vehicle, the vehicle switches on that camera, and it all the time, if you look in your mirrors, side mirrors, all that stuff, it'll always do this charming sound where it's telling you to focus. So that's one thing I don't like. So you always have to switch it on, but switching it off, there, I think you heard that on, right? It's, you press here, there's a button there, driver alert, you press that button and then you press turn off, and then it's off. So I think I've not enjoyed having that feature, but I've enjoyed having it very close to me. So you end up, it ends up being second nature. So you get in your vehicle, you know the vehicle has that feature, you press the car button, you press turn off, and that's okay. But overall, is it a vehicle I'd recommend for you guys to get? 100%. Is it a vehicle that I would buy? 100%. If I'm looking for a small electric vehicle, run around in the city, can do a bit of mileage, 100%. So this is a vehicle I'd buy. Is it a vehicle that you want to do long distance trips in? Unfortunately, no. An electric vehicle, this specific electric vehicle, or majority of electric vehicles, are not vehicles that you want to do long distance trips with, because you guys are going to be comparing them to like a normal vehicle that uses a normal engine. You're going to say, no, but I can pour once and go to Witbank, and I can go to Mpumalanga, wherever, and don't have to worry about pouring fuel. Unfortunately, with electric vehicles, this is still a very new thing to the market, so you are gonna have to sacrifice time to get to where you're going. So if you're going to Bombela, for example, you have to sacrifice time at Alzu to charge, whereas someone with a normal vehicle can go the whole way, you know. But yet again, it's things that will change as Volvo keeps introducing more vehicles. Their battery actually ends up being much better. I know the Volvo EX90 and the Volvo ES90, the range on those vehicles are much better than this one. You saw how much we used on this one. On those ones, it actually works perfectly. If it says it's left with 100 kilometers, it's left with 100 kilometers. Whereas this one, if it says left with 100 kilometers, you'll get maybe 50. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it there. We're gonna speak when I get to Audi to charge. We're gonna get to Audi maybe at around 4, maybe in another hour's time. So yeah, let's hit the road. You know what's crazy, guys? If you can look up ahead there's an accident, right? So the road is blocked, so we need to go around that truck. The crazy thing is that when I was driving this way, I saw that accident not happen, like it had already happened, but they were pulling out that truck with another big truck. But clearly that truck couldn't pulling out, because up front I can see like a crane just trying to pull out the truck that fell into the ditch on that side. So yeah, this is what it is. I can't turn back because it then defeats the purpose of the video. And also, I don't know these ends like that. I turn back, where do I go? So I'm gonna look at everyone else. What are they doing? Where are they going? Or we can wait for the accident to clear up ahead and then we go through. But yeah, just a quick update. Alright guys, there's a Polo on my left here, and Polo's knocking, man. So what we're doing now is that we're going onto the island that's between the N4 to go around the accident that's on the left hand side. Hopefully you guys can see it, because I don't want to show you guys that. So the nice thing about a Volvo EX30 cross country, you see I'm driving, you don't struggle, because it has the wheels, it's slightly lifted, it looks very off-roady. So you see, we're just cruising. You know, the Lord does a lot of things differently. He's showing you good. You know what? This trip of yours, Nicky, needed some off-roading off-roading, and this is it. It's very comfortable. That I gotta give it to you, very comfortable. So definitely this vehicle, if you are driving it on gravel roads, you are gonna enjoy it. I have driven it on gravel roads. I just haven't showed it to you. But on gravel roads, it's quite well. Over here where I am now, this is what, grass, uneven grass. Perfect. So yeah, see you guys when you get to Pretoria. But yeah, the accident is on the side. We actually just cleared it now. There's a truck on my left and there's the other truck that's pulling. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. So we are at the Rose Sasso garage, the one that we stopped at earlier, and on the other side of the N4, sorry. Here is on our way back. We're like 40 kilometers away, and yeah, we're gonna do a whole catch up when we get to Audi dealership to charge the car, because the car will need to get charged. I just don't know at how much percent will the car be, but we are gonna make it. Don't know, we're gonna cover that. But guys, thank you for watching till this end. If you've gotten till here, please drop a like, please drop a comment, please follow, please subscribe to this channel, share this channel to your friends and family. And also, if you're looking at buying a brand new vehicle, check out changecars.co.za. They'll sort you out. Click on the concierge services. And if you're looking for insurance, check out Naked Insurance, because they can get you your next insurance quote in under 90 seconds. Click the link in the description box below. And if they ask you who sent you, just tell them it's simple. Nicky sent you. And also, cars like this are quite expensive. This car's over R1 million. I'm going to put on screen exact pricing of this vehicle. And you can find it on Change Cars as well. But cash is not king for most of us. But if cash is king for you, this part is not for you. But if you're like me and you need some assistance into buying a vehicle, check out Standard Bank Asset and Vehicle Finance Course. They'll sort you out into getting into a brand new vehicle, whether it's this Volvo EX30 or anything new, from a Polo all the way to a Porsche. So yeah, we're gonna see you guys when I get to Audi. I want you guys to guess here now, how much percent do you think we're gonna get to Audi with? Let me do this. Let me get in the car to give you guys an idea of how much percent we're on right now. I'm not sure you guys can see, but I'll tell you, we're on 28%. How much percent do you guys think we'll get to Audi at? We're on 28. I'm saying 18. I say 18, right? 18. I'm gonna say 18, 17. I pick 17. You guys will tell me what you guys think. I genuinely don't know when I get there how much it's gonna be on, but yeah, I'll see you when I get to Audi. So we have arrived at Audi Center Hatfield. I'm entering now, as you guys can see. I'm left with 93%. No, 93 kilometers and 18%. So I was close. I said 17, right, guys? And I said 18 first, but I stuck to 17. So hopefully when I park, it goes to 17. But we're entering now. We've done exactly 202.7 kilometers. It'll be 0.8 when we're parking. So let me just park quickly and we're gonna have a conversation and then wrap up the review. Guys, this is why you must listen to me. Whatever I say, you must believe me, because I just parked. Like, I literally just parked, right? Let me take my camera. Let me show you guys quickly. All right, over there, it literally says 17%. I was right. Did you guys get it right? I was right. There's the new Audi Q3. You've seen it on the channel. We had Audi Center Hatfield, and then it's time to charge. Here's the card. Here, let me do this. Let me take you guys along. Show you guys how you actually charge. So you just get out the car. All right, and then as you walk, you obviously pop open here. Open there. Open there. Take this thing. Like that. Plug it in. Take your card. Then it'll say check in card there. All good. Card has money. And then let me just quickly show you. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but it's initiating charge process. Give it a sec. It's gonna go on again. Okay, while that is happening, this is the car, guys. We've done a 200-kilometer trip. There, it's making the noise again. We've done a 200-kilometer trip. We left it 93 kilometers out of the 455 that was claimed from Volvo. So, in terms of a fuel on a full charge, how many kilometers are you looking at doing? The car says you can do 520. You can do closer to 500 when you're driving in the city where there's a lot of region braking. But without the region braking, where the car sends power back into the battery to charge it, you will not do anywhere near 500 kilometers. If you're on the highway and you're driving it normally at 120 or even 110, you are looking at 250 kilometers, maybe pushing it, maybe 300, and that's pushing it. And we've done an experiment today. You guys saw it. After all of that, is it a vehicle I still recommend? 100%. There, it's charging now. It's charging 74 kilowatts of power. It will be done in 1 hour, 8 minutes from 18%. So from here, I'll probably take 30 minutes to 80, and then we unplug it because I don't charge to 100%. And then after all of that, is it a vehicle I'd recommend 100%? Just don't buy this vehicle thinking you're going to be doing long distance trip. for the run around, city run around, a few trips here and there, this is the perfect vehicle. But guys, I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate you guys watching here, subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Next one is I might do something special with the Nkosazana. I don't know if I'm doing something special with the Nkosazana. And like, you know what, I'm not gonna say anything. You will see it if it happens. If it doesn't happen. Don't quote me. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm Nicky and Parker, Change Cars, and all the watching. I'm signing out.